My name's Arthur Knight, having my little say regarding people living longer and more healthily because of the advanced medical science and the medicines they're giving, that we are living longer and better. Do you believe that? And they give their statistics. They say, well, there's more elderly people than there used to be. Now, what way do they verify that with their statistics? What way? Is the population increasing, therefore there'd be more elderly people, wouldn't there? No? If in the old days people had large families, 10, 12 kids in a family, they didn't have any social welfare and they were begging on the streets, and they were, although the food wasn't as contaminated as it is today, nonetheless they were half starved. So are we comparing that to today? And apart from all that, what percentage of people are dying? Are there more younger people dying than there used to be because we're increasing the drug treatment? Therefore there's more younger people dying, and there's the remaining are the elderly, although they're up to their neck in drugs too, right? So what statistics should we use? Right? How many people are born and don't carry their full length of their lifespan, die before they get it? Right? If you had a person 100 years of age and the baby dies at 1 year, well, that breaks the average 50 years, doesn't it? So what way should we use our statistics to try and understand what's good for us, their longevity, etc.? Right? Well, I'll tell you something now. I have known for a long, long time that there are lies, and statistics. You have to take your politicians, right? Both argue the other one's wrong, and they both come out, both present a lot of statistics, don't they? Right? So whose statistics are right? I agree that you shouldn't be overly self-opinionated, but I'm very self-opinionated. But it's no good being self-opinionated if you're not intelligent, because then you go down the drain. It's all right being self-opinionated if you're reasonably educated, right? And I am self-opinionated because I observe what's going on around me. How many people, I'm 86, how many people today at 86 are not filled up with drugs and medication? How many? I don't take any, never taken it, unless my mother gave it me when I was a young baby or kid. But as soon as I reached early teens, or a little bit earlier than that, I stopped taking it. I didn't take any drugs. As a matter of fact, I stopped eating meat and became a vegetarian then. Not because I didn't understand that meat was toxic, right? I thought it was barbaric to eat something, meat, you know. It just went against my, you know, my sensitivity. So I'm a vegetarian. That may have contributed. Now, hey, I'm a vegetarian, 86. How many meat eaters are 86 are doing as well as I'm doing? Am I using my statistics incorrectly and say, oh, because I'm 86, everyone should be a vegetarian? Oh, no, you're lucky, Arthur. You're lucky. That's what they'll say. Well, I could say the same of them. Some people smoke and eat meat till they're in 100, possibly. I could say they're lucky. So you have to generalise and try and use some sort of an average. And my observation is people are not very well today. There's sick people everywhere. Only look at their statistics. Thousands die of this, thousands die of that. So many's got arthritis, so many's got heart attacks. And of course they do that to scare people to go and get their treatment. Right? And the next breath they try and make it everyone's healthier. So it's ambivalent, isn't it? The medical profession and drug companies use double standards, but people can't see it. Right? Oh yes, people are living longer, and it's all because of the medication. If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be living longer. Well, I'm going to say this. Take a step back and look at the real statistic behind the scenes, right? Do you really believe those drugs and medications in lengthening your lifespan? Do you really believe that? Do you think those so-called legal drugs are better than the illegal drugs? No? And even the supplements of the health bloody companies, right? Although they mightn't do as much harm as the drugs, right? Even that's not normal. Concentrated vitamins and that. Your body's supposed to take its nutriment in its proper balance and proportions. So even the alternate medicines, right? Then you've got the Chinese putting needles in you, right? I think there's a bit of hocus pocus there amongst the health regime, but there's hocus pocus everywhere, right? Everywhere there's hocus pocus. I never forget that, what's his name? Richard Dawkins. And I used to support him because I'm an atheist and a materialist. And I supported Richard Dawkins, still doing that in that aspect. But in the next breath he said, oh, yes, the hocus pocus, right, of the religion, right, and all their medicines. But what about the hocus pocus of the ordinary medical profession? Richard, you were quoting bloody vaccinations as being an advancement. If you quote that, Richard, you're on the wrong track, mate. I can't believe that you could believe that. That those vaccinations, pus sores and chemicals pumping into young kids, and the resulting autism and all sorts of things. All right? And the sicknesses that come as a result of that, the medical profession claim as a new disease or a new sickness and give you another drug. Do you believe that, Richard? All right? So you embrace hocus pocus yourself in a very dangerous way too. The medical hocus pocus is very, very dangerous. In fact, it's almost depraved, Richard. So you're not balanced in your thinking, even though you're one of my ilk, right? And I'm finding out now, a lot of my people that are atheists and materialists and that, they're only surface. They're one-sided. They think science is the end of everything, right? They don't seem to realise that science can be perverted and twisted. And believe you me, it is. Absolutely. They jump to the tune of big business. They don't care about people. All they want is profits. Have a look at this swine flu. What a joke. If you used to know exactly all what these medical people are interpreting as swine flu, what is it, some wriggly germ with a little bit extra tail on it that they had before? It mightn't be as dangerous as the ordinary flu. Anything to frighten people and make money. Statistics and lies. That's what you've got to watch out for. In the medical profession, in the drug companies, but also in politics and business. Everywhere you turn, there's a twisting of the facts and statistics too. Statistics properly used is very essential, important. They give you an idea of what's, things are not right. But unfortunately, the sheep out there, they're surface thinkers. They can be told anything. And they quote what all these bloody pseudo-scientists say, quote them as being right. And they wouldn't have a clue themselves. You don't have to be very smart to realise that they're lying their heads off and giving Nobel Prizes so they can make money for the drug companies. You don't have to be very smart. Or knighthoods, right, for propping up religion. That's the biggest lie too, religion. Right? How anyone